When I was 7 or 8 years old, I saw the picture of a cave in a book and I decided I had to build myself one. So we lived on the first floor of the building and I decided I'm going to build myself a cave in our balcony. So I went down to the park and I got a whole lot of soil and I brought it up to the balcony. I dumped it all out and I thought, okay, now I have to make clay. So for making clay, I have to add water. Now I added water and it turned out to be a little too much. So instead of making clay, it made sludge, like what you would find at the bottom of a puddle during monsoon. So obviously I could not build anything out of it. So now I thought, okay, the liquid is too much. So now I need to add some powder. And for some reason, my brain told me to add all the masalas in the kitchen to this concoction. Because the masalas are powder, of course. So I went and got all the containers, chili powder, coriander powder, garam masala, turmeric, this, that, everything. I brought it all and I dumped it into my sludge. Now obviously it did not thicken the sludge or turn it into clay. It just made it like a red in color and it started smelling very spicy. And now I understood that obviously I could not make anything out of this and it had covered the entire floor at this point. So it was just spicy mud on the floor and on my clothes as well. And I'm sitting there looking at the sludge and wondering what to do. So at this point, my mom walks in. Now think about it. Usually when a 7-8-year-old child gets into some kind of mischief like this and the parent walks in, what does the parent do? They will start a whole lecture on, you don't have anything else to do, you have nothing to study or what, doing all sorts of useless things, and now you already wasting time, now you're also wasting money, you think money grows on trees or what, this, that and the other, right? And now you do this kind of thing because we are too lenient with you, because we pamper you too much, you don't know the difficulties of life, that is why you're doing this kind of thing, right? Now, my mother did not react in that way. My mother looked at the sludge, she looked at me, she looked at the empty containers of all her masalas. She was like, what is this? And I said I was trying to make a cave. And she said, you think you can build a cave with that? I was like, no. So she was like, okay, fine, what to do now? I was like, I don't know. She was like, okay, you can make a cave later, now you clean this up. I was like, okay. So she gave me a bucket of water and a twig broom and I tried to clean it up, but then I swept all the mud into a drain. There was a drain, a hole at the the corner of the balcony, and I swept all the mud into that and clogged it, and then they had to call someone to fix it. But that's pretty much all that happened. Now I learned 3 important lessons that day. Number 1, I am allowed to try something new that I have never tried before, and I am allowed to fail at it. It is okay. Number 2, if I do something stupid and make a mess of things, then it is my job to fix it. And number 3, if I try to fix it and I'm still not able to do it on my own, I can always ask my mom for help and she will help me. And these 3 lessons kind of became the framework for the way I interacted with the world. And I feel like a lot of my creativity, a lot of my drive to do all sorts of weird things which only make sense to me, I think it came from these experiences where my mother was essentially giving me permission to do something that nobody expected me to do something badly and to fail at it and to learn from it, to do something stupid as long as I'm willing to fix it, and to ask for help if I really need it. So the next time, parents, you walk in on your child holding a pair of scissors with a big chunk of their hair missing, or the next time you walk in on your child just drenched in milk and the floor all sticky, I want you to think of it. You can either yell at him, you can either scare your child to the point that they will never attempt anything like that again. That will definitely make your life more convenient, but it will kill that child's curiosity. It will kill their drive. It will kill their motivation to try something new. The other option you have is you can respond with curiosity. You can ask, what were you trying to do? What were you trying to accomplish here? When they tell you what was going on in their head, you can guide them. You can help them understand what went wrong and why it went wrong. And you can give them consequences, and you can help them to fix whatever mess they made. When you do that, you are basically inculcating that inquisitiveness and that drive and that creativity and that fearlessness in your child. So the next time your child messes up, remember that it's not just about that one incident. Your reaction, your response is going to help them make a kind of a framework of how the world works and what they are allowed to do. And I hope no child is made to feel like they're not allowed to do anything beyond what everyone expects of them.